Flock Nation, brace yourselves for some news that could shake up the future of our defense. We're talking about a player who stepped up when we needed him the most, but now finds himself in the shadow of inconsistency. Are the Ravens ready to let go of a cornerback who was once the definition of reliability, or is there still a shot at redemption? Stick around, because we're breaking it all down and leaving you with the big question: do we move on or double down? Hit that subscribe button and let's ride this journey together. Last season, Brandon Stephens stood tall, especially while Marlon Humphrey battled injuries. Even though opposing offenses constantly targeted him, he held solid coverage and came through in clutch moments. But 2023 told a different story. According to Pro Football Reference, Stephens allowed a passer rating of 106.1 during the regular season, a sharp decline from the 80.6 he posted the year before. And in the playoffs, things got worse. He gave up a passer rating of 129.5 and 127 yards on just 12 targets. Now, as free agency looms, Stephens is staring down an uncertain future in Baltimore. His contract is up, and the chances of him staying with the Ravens are looking slim. Even Ravens GM Eric DeCosta didn't hold back when asked about Stephens' future. At the end-of-season presser, DeCosta had this to say: B. Steve is a great pro with an awesome attitude, but even he'd probably say he didn't have his best year. He's a free agent now and will get the chance to test the market and see his value. Translation: the Ravens aren't looking to spend big to keep him around, especially after such an up-and-down season. Looking back at Stephens' story, it's hard not to respect his journey from being a backup at UCLA to starting in the NFL. But in football, the room for error is razor thin, especially at a critical position like cornerback. This season's dip in performance might spell the end of his run in Baltimore. While Stephens has been a solid player in the past, the numbers don't lie. The Ravens seem laser-focused on tightening up the roster, and banking on a cornerback who's given up that many yards and touchdowns may not be the smartest play. Still, he's a professional with room to grow, and maybe another team will take a chance on him. So, what do you think, Flock Nation? Should the Ravens give Brandon Stephens one more shot, or is it time to turn the page? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, don't forget, if you're digging this content and want to stay in the loop with all things Ravens, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this with the rest of the flock. Let's keep it rolling together.